Oh, is it recording?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hi guys, welcome to my presentation again. How are you?
Hi.
Güney.
Fine, thanks.
Great, thank you.
It's good to hear that you're fine, and I want to start with my aim. My aim is to change objectivity of news reporting, and I want to ask you something before starting. Do you believe every news that you watch or hear is true?
No,
I think
Why?
no.
Why? What could be the
it's
reason?
maybe lie.
Yes, the reporters could be belong to some side of the politics, right?
Yes.
Yes,
True,
it's
yeah.
maybe they can do news in return for money, maybe.
Yes, you're right. Definitely right, Mehmet. And I agree with you both, guys. And I wanna make you watch a video. I wanna start a video, but before starting, I wanna explain that you have to note that what kind of a language there is. Is it emotive language? Is it politics, racist, etc., or social? Okay, understood? And it is
Okay.
going to be a long video. I want you to watch it very carefully so that you can understand every dialogue, because I want you to identify some news that are not objective that you hear, okay? And I want you to make
Okay.
them objective for you. And after that, we are going to compare what you say and which is the most objective sentence from you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm opening the video. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's watch it.
It's a conflict that you may not know much about, yet it's been happening on and off for decades. Armenia and Azerbaijan, two former Soviet territories, have been locked in conflict for 32 years over a piece of disputed territory. There was a stalemate until recently, and now there's a chance that world powers may be thrust into this crisis that has already resulted in hundreds of deaths. Patrick Reevell is on the ground there and brings us this report.
A decades-old conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia reignited. This is what life has been like in Nagorno-Karabakh's capital Stepanakert for more than a week. Air raid sirens and near constant bombardment. Armenia and Azerbaijan are fighting a large-scale war along the borders of the disputed region. Now a flashpoint that risks triggering a larger international crisis.
Let them stop this war. I don't want my son to be fighting there. I want all mothers to have their sons returned to them. I ask everyone, help us.
The military conflict over Nagorno-Karabakh is one of the world's oldest. The mountainous region is claimed by both Armenians and Azerbaijanis. As the Soviet Union collapsed in the late 1980s, ethnic Armenians living in Nagorno-Karabakh sought to join the new Armenian state. The resulting 6-year war killed over 20,000 people and displaced hundreds of thousands. Despite a ceasefire brokered by Russia in 1994, the conflict was never resolved. Nagorno-Karabakh is now populated and controlled by Armenians, but is internationally still recognized as Azerbaijani territory. For 30 years, the conflict has regularly flared up. But there's been no fighting like this since the 1990s. Nearly 2 weeks ago, Azerbaijan launched a major offensive and has said it wants to force Armenia to withdraw entirely from Nagorno-Karabakh.
This is unique and this is very large in scales. We never had, like, since 1994, this is the first time we have a war with this large, like, scale.
Already hundreds of troops and dozens of civilians have been killed. Right now, only one road is open to Nagorno-Karabakh from Armenia's capital, Yerevan. Driving into the mountains, signs of the war come towards us. As we're driving closer to Nagorno-Karabakh, we keep seeing ambulances coming past us. They're all coming from the front with the wounded. Getting closer to the border, we meet a group of men in new cars. They're donating them to the war effort.
It's for our motherland. We're giving these cars to our friends so that they can use these cars, use them in wartime, to carry the wounded, to bring food to those places that need it.
The war has triggered a huge mobilization among Armenians, people signing up to fight, donating food, money and basic necessities. And there is a need for them. So far, fighting is largely confined to Nagorno-Karabakh and nearby areas, but Azerbaijan is indiscriminately bombarding the enclave. Nuna Gabrelian fled her town 4 days ago with 9 grandchildren. Their home now is this kindergarten, along with 7 adults.
This is our bedroom.
They sleep in the same room and eat in the classroom.
All of them, the bigger ones, this is already the second time they've seen this. I appeal to the world. I ask you to stop it. It's enough. I've already seen war 3 times. I can't do this. I don't know where else to turn to, where I can hide these children so they don't see this bombing.
Hundreds of people forced to flee are living in hotels in this town. Armenian forces have retaliated, striking cities in Azerbaijan. The United States, Russia and France have called for an immediate ceasefire, but that is complicated by a new factor in the conflict. Turkey is openly backing Azerbaijan far more aggressively than it has in the past. Syrian fighters from Turkish-backed rebel groups are now allegedly being sent to Azerbaijan to fight. Turkey and Azerbaijan deny that. But in this refugee camp in northern Syria, 2 fighters told ABC News they were recruited by Turkey.
Guys, I want you to be careful about what this guy says. You can have some ideas about the objectivity of the video, okay?
Okay.
Continue.
The Turkish government asked the Free Syrian Army to intervene in Azerbaijan. Our battalion was asked to provide 200 to 300 people to go to Azerbaijan. They told me I would earn a salary between $1,300 to $1,800.
And then there's Russia, a formal military ally of Armenia, but it's supplying weapons to both sides. There are fears that the tangled geopolitics of this conflict could prolong the war, making it more bloody. For now, the goodbyes continue, families sending off their loved ones to fight once again.
My younger son came home wounded, and now I'm sending my older son to war so that he can protect my motherland, our Armenians, so that we all can live calmly and well. Let those Azerbaijanis and Turks leave. They're killing them. You understand?
In Armenia's capital, they're burying the dead and preparing to receive more casualties. They're digging fresh graves, 3 backhoes working at once. Patrick Revel in Yerevan, Armenia, for ABC News Live.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos.
Okay, guys. Did you take any notes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think that there is a news which is not objective for you?
They didn't explain what Armenia did.
Yes, of course, you're right, Ebrar. Because
Yes, I
we
agree.
always saw the Azerbaijan's bad sides, right?
Yes, yes.
Whatever done was done by Azerbaijan's bad people. It looked like that,
Yes.
right? Yes, you're
Yes.
right. Mehmet, do you have anything?
I think this news prepared solely from the point of view of Armenia.
I agree with you. And do you think that, oh, what do you think about that Syrian soldier? Do you think that is he a really soldier or someone who passing by from the streets and taken for speech?
It can be. I think he's a liar. I think he has nothing to do with the war.
Yes, and of course he talks about the money that he took from Turkey of almost $13,000 or $17,000. I don't think that there is a government that pays for a soldier so much money.
Yes.
And as you can hear, there are a lot of conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia, and actually the Karabakh belongs to the Azerbaijan, as you know. If you don't know, it's another point of view.
Yes, you are right.
Yes. And what about the notes? What kind of a language was there?
Political, I guess.
Aynen.
Yes, could be
social.
political, social. Do you think that there was a racial language about race of the people?
Maybe indirect ways.
Yes, it could be prejudiced. You're right. Have you taken a note about the old ladies?
I can speak about that. It was shown that only Armenians were affected by this
Yes.
war,
Yes,
but
you're
the
definitely right.
Azerbaijan people were affected too, I think.
Mehmet, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Can you make a sentence about this situation, objective ones, if you can, of course?
Both of them were affected by this war, I think.
Yes, you're right. Ebrar, can you make a sentence like Mehmet did?
No.
Okay. Okay, guys. Actually, that was
But,
all. Okay, Ebrar, please continue.
I want to say something. If I were a reporter, I would say not only Armenians saw this war, but also Azerbaijanis.
Also, Azerbaijani's families, people died, right? You're right, of
Yes,
course.
they
But-
saw this war.
Yes, as if the ABC media, like under bias, some kind of forces that we don't know, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they reported the news by one side, and the war has affected both countries.
Yes, you're right again. You're definitely right. I thought so. And this video could be a little long. That's why I can't play it again. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, you know, we have limited time. Thank you for
Yes,
listening
thank
and
you.
participating. If you have any
Thank you.
questions, if
No.
you have any questions, you can ask me always, you know.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, teacher.
Take care.
Thank you. See you.
Take care.